Yo, what's going on, guys? It is FoxyDude back here for a brand new episode of my Arsenal career mode for you guys today here on the channel. Now, today, I'm going to have to basically give you a little bit of a catch-up because at the time of recording this, I'd already recorded this episode once before. However, for some reason, again, my game save just did not work. So it said that my last save was an hour after I recorded, but for some reason, it didn't even save what I had done. So if we go over to the season now, basically, in the episode, I played against Leverkusen. I simulated the match against Bayer Leverkusen, I believe. And then I played, I think, against like Leeds, CSK, and Manchester United in the episode. And then as I was going to record this episode, which would have been episode 19, that's when I got myself over to Napoli, and I simulated 2 other games. Or I even played against Brentford, I believe it was. Anyway, I couldn't because I lost everything. So, Champions League game against Bayer Leverkusen. Resimulated that and we won it 2-1. Newcastle, resimulated that and we beat them 1-0. Leeds, I resimulated and I beat them 4-0. CSK Moscow, resimulated and beat them 3-1. And then Manchester United, resimulated and I beat them 2-1. Now, when I actually played the games, because a couple of these games I played, I won all of them anyway. So, on this front, nothing really changed. Now, against Burnley, we drew the game 0-0 in our simulation. And then we beat Brentford 1-0 in this simulation. Now, everything has actually, funnily enough, stayed exactly the same, apart from in my previous recording when I actually played the games. Burnley, I simulated and I beat them like 3-0. And then Brentford, I played against them, and I actually drew 3-3 in a pretty classic game, that one was. But unfortunately, I had to resimulate it. So I beat them this time around, but I drew against Burnley, so it kind of matched itself out. So, that's where we are with everything. So in today's episode, we're going to be playing against Napoli, we're going to be playing against Spurs and potentially Leicester, and I might even simulate the other 3 Premier League matches and get us over to the January transfer window, because I'm really looking forward to trying to potentially bring in a few more players into the side. There's a couple of players that I'd like to bring in. So, we're going to get straight into it, and I'm actually going to simulate the Champions League game against Napoli, because I think we've got what it takes to beat them, even though they've beaten CSK twice and Leverkusen. I think we've got the quality to do so. And we do. So it's a goal for Martinelli and 1 for Kieran Tierney to take us to a 2-1 victory against Napoli. Lovely jubbly. And that means our first game is going to be against Tottenham Hotspur, which is going to be quite fun. If it wants to update my facts and figures, that'd be beautiful. Lovely. So in terms of the tournament prize money, we get 27.8 million into the club because we've now made it into the next round of the Champions League, which is fantastic. And that is going to leave us for this match against Tottenham Hotspur. So I'm going to get my lineup sorted and crack on with the game. Right then, here we go. It is North London derby then, and we're starting it off at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And we're going to hopefully try and keep our unbeaten Premier League run intact. But of course, Spurs, they have caused me issues in the past. I don't think I've lost to them, but still, let's see how we can get on then. And it's going to be a debut as well for Jadon Sancho and also Kai Havertz and also William Saliba for the North London derby. So they're going to witness what it's like, hopefully, to continue beating Spurs. But let's get straight into the match and see how we can get on. We're starting things off, though, with a lovely bit of 1-2 play between Mbappe and Timo Werner. That's a lovely tackle from... Was that Klosterman? It was. Okay, fair play. Save early on from Leno. Kane got through quite nicely. Got onto the back end of Saliba. That's fine. I'm okay with that. As long as it doesn't go into the back of the net. Leno's still doing bits for us, although I am looking to replace him at some point. It's another corner as well for Spurs.
In towards Ali. It's not really away. Poor clearance.
Save again from Leno. Good stuff from my goalkeeper Harry Kane with a great shot there after a poor clearance from I believe it was Kimpembe on that front. I'll tell you one thing, guys. Spurs are ripping me a new one, and I genuinely mean it. I'm getting slaughtered in this match right now. I don't even think I've been in their half yet.
Finishing off.
Go on, go on. No, I've just missed it. Oh, that was such a close opportunity then for Sancho to just dink it into Timo Werner, but it doesn't come off me. Still got something to go on here with. Let's try and work it, work it. Sounds like I'm talking to a female. Go on, Mbappe. Oh, that's unfortunate. And that's half-time then. In what's been a very, very awful first half for me. I've done nothing. Genuinely nothing. Why are they wearing hats? It's weird. Yeah, I mean, I'll show you the shots and targets now. There you go. Jesus Christ. I've had 1 shot, 1 on target. They've had 7 shots, 6 on target. Spurs are battering me right now. I don't even know what changes I want to make to fix this right now. Something's not working, and I can't get it to click.
Blow his whistle.
Alright, there we go, guys. It's a 0-0 draw. Frustrating, man. Just frustrating. I just could not get myself into the game at all. Credit where credit's due to Spurs. They were great. You can see here, it was just a lot of saves pretty much from both goalkeepers, really. We pulled it back in terms of shots in the second half. You know, we had 4 shots, 2 on target, compared to them having 1 shot, 0 on target. But at the end of the day, not really much I could say about the game. Just a bit of a dead one, to be honest. And unfortunately, yeah, it's another draw, which is not amazing for us. I was hoping that we could try and pick up a victory. Okie dokie then, so we're back at the Emirates Stadium now for our next Premier League tie. It's against Leicester, the team that definitely caused me the most amount of problems throughout all of last season. Oh god, that's an early mistake. Okay, good tackle for Saliba. Yeah, they caused me a lot of issues last season, so we'll see if they cause me the same problems, but we'll have to wait and see. But let's hope this time we can actually get some goals on the board, because that's really frustrating. I think that's the first time I've played a game and just not been able to score. But 3 changes to the side. We've brought in William Saliba. Sorry, I haven't got Saliba. We brought in Lucas Torreira, Guendouzi, and also Saka to play instead of Martinelli, Havertz, and Pepe, just to rotate the side a little bit. And I also want to have them on the bench just for a bit of extra attacking power if I do need it. You know, if we're struggling to get anywhere in the match. That's a good ball from Torreira. That should be a goal. Yeah. Oh, no, it's not. That's a goal. Okay, fair enough. Came in one pace, but at least we scored a goal. We actually scored, so that's decent for us. Good goal from Timo Werner. It's a bit annoying that it came off the post, but you know, we take it, and it's 1-0 now against this match against Leicester, and finally we are back on the score sheet. Beautiful goal, great goal from Sancho. I literally just changed formations. You would have seen it then in the build-up to that play. I think they're playing like 5 in midfield, and it's just been impossible for me to work my wiggle my way through. So I've swapped to the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. I've put Mbappe and Werner up front. I've dropped Sancho into Cam instead of on the right wing, because at the moment the 4-3-3-4 just is not working today. And that worked, and now we've taken that. Oh, it's a good interception from Werner. I wonder if I could just go all the way here, just shooting it post. That's a good save from Schmeichel. It's another great ball from Werner. Oh, it's a bit tight, but Sancho picks up a second goal. And the formation switch is working beautifully at the moment. It's really working nicely now. I've got extra runs going in down the centre, and as soon as I can get through, I'm able to get through to these positions, which you can see here versus the defence, but I'm just a bit isolated in the 4-3-3-4 with my attack at the moment. I seem to be attacking very narrow, so I've switched up to the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, and it's really working a treat, and we take a 3-0 lead now against Leicester, and it looks like tactics have come into their own. Great turn, Werner. Great goal, Timo Werner. And he makes it 4-0 in the 90th minute then. And that is a fabulous piece of play. Just working it really, really nicely between the boys. A bit of interplay between Pepe, Sancho and Havertz. And then eventually we just strike and we make that move. Against him, you can see it here. Sancho gets it into Pepe. Pepe with a nice little cheeky shot. And then from there, Werner can just turn the man so easily and just put a nice low-driven shot into the bottom corner. We do make it 4-0 now in the 90th minute here, and this game is about to wrap up. So, yeah, it's going to be a much better performance from the boys today. And there it is. Yeah, better this time around. The formation change definitely paid off. We scored 2 instantly quick goals after we initially struggled. So, something to learn about then. Something to learn. Leicester really didn't put that much strat on us, but it was Sancho that was the man of the day. 2 goals from him, 2 goals from Werner, 2 assists from Werner, 1 for Havertz. Mbappe, not performing at the moment, so something to keep an eye on as Liverpool beat Everton 4-1. Damn it, I was hoping they dropped points. Okay, so we pick up a 3-0 win against Crystal Palace after simulating this match, which was quite nice for us. It was, I believe, Christmas match or something like that. Next up, we've got a game against Everton. I don't want to play a game. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to simulate the match against Everton, and then I'm going to play against Fulham for the final game. So I'm going to bring on, once again, Pepe and Havertz to come back into the side. And then I believe Martinelli is going to get back in for a run. And we will continue to leave it like that. So, yeah, let's simulate this match now. See how it fares. It may hinder me. It might help me. I have no idea. I'm hoping, you know, we can pick up something from this. Okay, they did decently, but they did get slapped by Liverpool, so hopefully we can try and pull off of it. Oh, wow, it's a 4-1 victory. Fair play to Tierney. Kieran Tierney scoring 2 goals for us. Moise Keane picking up a goal as soon as he came onto the pitch. A 4-1 victory against Everton. Very, very nice. Timo Werner, thanks for listening to me and giving me extended run of the team. I'm much happier now. Apparently I wasn't playing him when I simulated my bunch of matches to re-catch up again, so I mean I'm playing him now, so at least he's happy on that front. Eddie Nketiah going up to a 79 rated. I swear I've accepted for him to go out on loan, but it's just not happening unless it's just going to happen at the start of the January transfer window. I have absolutely no idea. And then we've got this match now against Fulham, which we are going to play. Oh, shut up, Gwen Doozy. I literally just played you and then benched you for the last match. Like, I'm rotating. Get out my face, fam. Let's get straight into the next match. What is the side? Yep, I'm happy to play this side. Let's go and have a fun match against Fulham. Right, aim for today's match then. I want to batter Fulham, so I'm hoping to score as many goals as we possibly can and have a very, very strong performance. Once again, I will change formations if we are struggling, but for now, obviously, we're going to stick with the 4-3-3-4. If I need to go 4-1-2-2 narrow, I will. It just depends on how the match goes, really. But we'll find out in just a moment. We're through with Timo Werner, though. Nice bit of play. Going to just do that, and I'll feed it to Martinelli, who can finesse it. Blocked. That one's going to go in, though. Typical FIFA goal. And we get a 1-0 lead straight away, then, with Martinelli. That didn't take me that long, did it? Nice fake shot from Werner. The initial finesse shot blocked, but he could pick it off, get a little bit in there. And it's a nice goal from Martinelli. First time he's been on the score sheet in quite some time, actually. So that's refreshing to see. That's beautiful between the two of them. That's beautiful between Mbappe and Werner. The beautiful bit of combination in there. And Mbappe scores for me when I'm actually playing with him. Of course, he's had a couple of goals for us during the period of our simulations, but that's some great play there. 1-2 piece of play. Werner with a great hold-up. Mbappe with the pace and then just slams it into the corner of the net. And he makes it 2-0 instantly. Number 13 scoring in the 13th minute.
Werner. Mbappe. A real opening now.
There we go. 3-0. I actually didn't think that was going to reach Timo Werner, but it did. And Timo Werner gets onto the score sheet this time around, and it's Mbappe that is the man assisting in there. But this game is completely different to the games against Leicester and Tottenham. It's just so much easier to cut Fulham open. It was a bit of a bad touch there from Mbappe, but Werner very nicely getting on to the end of that. But yeah, this game so much easier to cut open Fulham. I may swap formations in the second half and give the 4-1-2-2 and narrow another go. And just see if it's any easier to cut them open, and potentially, you know, having the 3 men of Sancho, Werner, and Mbappe all in that role, maybe it's more deadly. I don't know. We'll have to find out. We might have just got ourselves a new tactic going on here, but let's see if we can work anything from this. This is a good counter attack. Martinelli, do you fancy a second goal, bud? Yeah, I thought you might. I thought you might fancy a second goal. Just, you know, just chilling out on the wing over there. I saw him making the run so early on. For Kylian Mbappe, that it was just too hard not to miss him. And he's got all the time and the space in the world to just gently slot it in. And Martinelli finding some form. That's his 9th goal in the Premier League. It's actually more than I expected. I thought he had a lot less than that. Must have been obviously because I've been re-simulating the games. Of course, I just did a calendar sim date, so I don't know who scored in the games that were simulated in, you know, when I was recording the episode. But anyway, oh, Pepe's just flying on through. Okay, all right, fine, fine, I guess. I just breeze through with Pepe and just get a simple 5th goal. Oh, I was about to make my substitutions as well. We're going to take off some of our key stars and give them a rest, but Pepe just flew past everyone. It was just a case of, yeah, see you later. Goodbye. Right, let's take off some of the boys. There we go then, guys. It is a 5-0 victory against Fulham. Just saw out as soon as we scored with Pepe and made our substitutions, it was just seeing out the game. I had a little look, see if I could try and get a few more goals in there, but obviously taking off the boys didn't really bother there. We had 9 shots, 8 on target. Fulham with 2 shots, 0 on target. Mbappe getting a 10 out of 10. It was a goal for Pepe, 1 for Werner and Mbappe, and 2 for Martinelli in that game. And then Mbappe getting 2 assists, same with Timo Werner as well, to get those. So a lovely, solid performance here today. And yeah, again, a completely different style of match where I didn't need to change my tactics, but I do need to look at the 4-1-2-1-2 now a little bit more and actually probably take it a little bit more seriously, that I can use it as a bit more depth for the squad. So yeah, it's something that I need to definitely look at. Right, here's a bit of a problem. Hector Bellerin has suffered a knee injury and is out for up to 4 weeks due to training issue. That's not the best of things for me, as we're going to be moving onwards. Now, I did have a lot of deals that were accepted and we're going to go through for January. So hopefully they go through. Probably not going to be in this episode. It'll probably be in the next one. But that does mean that Bellerin is out. And our next match is going to be against... what was it? I can't even remember who they said it was going to be against. Somebody. Doncaster, that's who it was. Where's Maitland-Niles? Here he is. You're going to be playing for a little bit. Bellerin's going to be out for a bit of time. And I'll adjust the team for the next episode. But a lot of my players have gone up in rating as well now. So Saliba is up to an 80 rated player. And he's now got 73 pace. I believe when he first started, he only had like 60 odd pace. Kimpembe, I believe, has now got up to an 87 rated. And only being 25 years old, he's got really high potential. Pepe up to an 86 rated player. Kai Havertz up to an 88 rated. Martinelli has now gone up to an 84 rated as well. 84 rated, only 19 years old. Definitely someone I'm going to be keeping, and he'll build into a super strong player. And also, Bukayo Saka has gone up to an 80 rated player as well. So that's absolutely brilliant. But anyway, guys, with that being said and done, I'm going to have a look at the transfer hub here, because there's a lot of players that are on here that I've been scouting, and players that I actually want to not bother with. So I no longer need Tielemans, I no longer need Sessegnon, I no longer need Tonali. Yeah, I was scouting Neymar, judge me. I don't want to scout him, I don't want to scout him. Donnarumma is someone that I am interested in, because he's 88 rated and he's 21 years old. I would potentially, do you know what, I might just try and do this deal now, in the end of this episode. Let's have a little look. So they obviously set judging 50 mil. So first of all, I'll offer them Leno, because, you know, it's 38 million. And then what do they want extra? 54.7. I wonder if I can drop that down a little bit. I wonder if I can drop it to 40 mil. Just to try and reduce what they're asking for. See if I can get that off of them. Let's see. Oh, wow, yeah, fine. Agree on that, 40 million deal. So in today's episode then, we're also going to be doing a little bit of a transfer then. So we're going to be bringing in Donnarumma to come into the side. Leno's been absolutely great, don't get me wrong, but, you know, we want to improve our side as much as we can. So we'll take that deal. Now, I want him on a 5-year deal. He's only 21 years old. Come on now. What do you mean? That's beautiful. My client isn't considering a release clause. That's fine. So we don't want to insult that either. Discussing his salary. So he's currently on 43k a week only. I will bump you up to 80k a week and like 50,000 signing bonus, something like that. I don't know. 90. Oh, they want a bit more. Wait, weekly wage of 90. Signing bonus of 820,000 and 600 after 5 clean sheets. Sure, start it. Why not? Well, there we go then, guys. A little bit of a surprise for the end of the episodes, but we have signed Donnarumma. Neymar, I actually really do want to buy him, but I just can't. So, there we go then. We've got ourselves a brand new goalkeeper in the form of Donnarumma. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's episode. If you have, feel free to drop it a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here as well. But with that being said and done, that is the end of the episode. So, until then, I'll see you next time. Take care all. Peace.